What up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. 2K7 here, and this is welcome to Talking Up on It, or Talk Up on It. In the house today, we have Talk Up on It. There's Talk Upon It, and today we have in the house we have Mr. Nightfire, and I want to talk about some old bull motherfucking shit that's going on in the motherfucking creepypasta community. Now, I've talked about drama in the creepypasta community before, which was actually my very first talk upon it. Yeah, the Unit 551 and shit. But today it's about who I consider to be a very little known guy named Sir Spooks-A-Lot. Baby got creeps. So a little backstory. If you weren't aware, a couple of months ago, a fairly well-known creepypasta reader and narrator named Creeps McPasta made it public that he had been robbed. He was talking about how he wasn't sure whether or not he would be able to continue his channel because he had, in fact, been robbed. A lot of his recording equipment was lost or stolen. A lot of his just pretty much his house was ransacked, and it looked like they took whatever was freaking like takeable. Goddammit. So
anything that had value, basically.
Yeah, anything that had value, it looked like more or less that they took it. And there are people who did or did not believe that was actually a thing. I for one, assumed it was real. I was like, oh shit, oh boy, then got ganks. That's fucked up. Like, why did I believe it? You might be wondering. I believed it because there was no reason to not believe it. Like, one could say it's common sense now to assume that you don't just believe what somebody says just because they said it. You damn right you don't. Well, that's more or less what's happening with Sir Spooks-A-Lot. In the last, I'd say, week or so, Sir Spooks has released... he released 4 videos. One starting with stating that another reader in the creepypasta community doesn't like him. Whoop the fucking do. But after that, he started stating that he uploaded a video whose main focus was to let his fan base know... Damn it. To let his fan base know that he may or may not be able to continue his channel. He was talking about, I might just have to shut the channel down, blah, 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 blah. And everybody's wondering, why is it? It's because he got robbed, y'all. Oh, my gourd. Oh, my squash. Oh, my pumpkin. He got robbed, it did. Now, I'm like, pause the motherfucking game so I can get my points out. Here's my beef with all of this. One, sir, not only did another YouTuber get robbed and go public about it, but another creepypasta reader got robbed and went public about it. When you noticed that happened to him, I'm sure you were thinking, wow, people really got behind him and did their best to help him, recoup all the stuff that was taken and or lost. Fucking A, man. Yeah, it makes sense, right? But here's the problem. Here's what you didn't take into consideration. There were probably a lot of people, and I do mean a lot of people, who didn't believe shit Creeps had to say. They felt it all was just too convenient, that he was able to document everything, that he just so happened to not be at home. It was like, oh, I live in a secluded area and they still found me. Ah! Alright, bet. Sucks. And it's the thing. Everybody wants to not get robbed. Everybody wants to not get robbed. Except for weirdos who have guns and knives in their house and they want somebody to break in just so they can validate buying the shit. So, you should have considered the fact that people didn't believe him when he said it. And everybody just thought it's a ploy for money. Well, people thought it was a ploy for money. Let's be real here. If you see this video, Sir Spooks, you're not Mr. Creepypasta. You're not, first off, you are so not Mr. Creepypasta. You damn sure ain't Creeps McPasta. You're kind of on the same. Man, fuck it. You ain't as good as Lazy Masquerade. Just real shit. You ain't as good as Lazy Masquerade. And I ain't saying Lazy Masquerade is shit. I'm just saying, like, he basically just has creepy thing compilations. Like, you have zero tone when you're doing your videos. You are monotone as fuck. I do, like, I'm saying this as a subscriber. I subscribe to you and I watch your videos or listen to your shit while playing video games. And I'll be real with you, as time went on, when I first started listening to creepy shit on YouTube, I was like digging the whole like spooky stories. But as time went on, I heard better shit. I realized how garbage the content you selected was. And as I heard people like Mr. Creepypasta and Creepypasta Jr., like seeing how serious they got about their shit, and they didn't just read the fucking shit off of a goddamn, Word document or a website or whatever the fuck you look at. They actually performed their shit. They made it worth listening to. You don't do that. That's actually my first point when I say I don't believe you got robbed, bruh. I probably ain't gonna play nothing this whole video. It's gonna be this shit. Damn it, that's why. First reason I ain't believe you got robbed, when you started talking about how you actually did get robbed, that whole fucking video, you sat there with the exact same tone of voice that you do for your videos. When you're reading either made up shit or supposedly true shit, you had the exact same tone of voice, bruh. Come on, son. How you gonna tell us they knocked me down, hit me in the back of the head, and kneed me inside of the face multiple times, and it sounds like you reading a grocery list, bruh? At the very least, that should have been your breakthrough moment. That should have been your Oscar-winning performance when you was trying to sell us on the idea that you got mugged. See, getting robbed is one thing. Like, it sounded fucked that you got robbed. I guess when you realized people were like, wow, he's full of shit, you were like, all right, so what do I do to make this sound more believable? I got it. I got mugged on top of getting robbed. I was telling somebody something from Craigslist, and although I have read you guys multiple Let's Not Meet stories and fucking videos that talk about shit that talks about fucking meeting up with somebody and almost getting abducted and shit like that, I did the shit that everybody who listens to my shit knows not to do now. I didn't meet up in a very public place. You met somewhere where people were so comfortable with attacking you that they lured you in, pulled a van up beside you, got out, and from what you say, sounded like they were trying to disconnect your brain from your spinal cord, and then proceeded to grab you by the hair and knee you several times in the side of the head. Now, either they had some of the softest knees on the planet, or your face was coated in oil. Because when you're like, yeah, my face is swollen. No, bruh, it wasn't. It was lightly red. It wasn't swollen. If I need you in the side of the head, I got a big ass leg. If I need you twice, bop, bop, the side of your shit gonna be fucked up. If a skinny dude with bony ass legs and freaking knock knees, like them motherfucking hubcap kneecaps, was to clock you on the side of your head a couple of times, your shit would be bruised. It wouldn't just be swollen, cause bro, it wasn't swollen. You said that shit, and I'm looking like the left side look like the right side. This shit ain't swole, bro. And you're not like a fat guy, so swollen on you would look swollen. Secondly, every time somebody says how come it's not true, you immediately like you went to defend yourself. And I don't know, maybe you're just a boring person in real life, but it just didn't come off. Like, and speaking of it not coming off, let me get real close to you right quick. Let me talk to you about something. The video where you took the quote unquote, I should have made this party private. I'm making a video here, Nate. The video where you were taking the quote unquote eye makeup off. Here's the thing. When you started rubbing your face with a wet towel, the mark under your eye got lighter. And literally in the very next video, which we would assume was just a couple of days later, the black eye was damn near completely invisible. And the fact the simple fucking fact that you had to make it look like both of your eyes were black because you quote unquote because you hadn't been sleeping, and I'm paranoid of everything. Really? Because that's the same shit Creep said, dude. Why were you mimicking everything he said? And to actually get up mid-video, hacky motherfucker. You got up mid-video to go check the window. You didn't take the camera with you. Now, real shit, I'd have took the camera with me. Even if nothing was gonna be there, if something was there, ain't nobody finna call me crazy. I'm taking the camera with me. I'm gonna prove I got a stalker. I'm gonna prove that shit. But you didn't. Every single time you tried to defend yourself, it just sounds like crap. Now, let's get to the meat and potatoes. With 4 minutes left, you say you didn't do this for money. Here's my biggest problem with that, son. Listen to me, boy. Listen. Now I'll say, listen to me, boy. You made a point of saying, I never asked anybody for money. But you know what you didn't do? Mr. I don't want your money. Mr. I'm not doing this for money. Mr. I'm not doing this for monetary compensation. You never told them not to. You never at any point was like, hey, some shit happened to me. And I just want you guys to know, because I love you guys. I hate hearing YouTubers say that shit. You don't love me. You love what I do for you. But do not, and I repeat, do not open up a GoFundMe. Do not go out of your way to donate to my Patreon. Only give what you can because you want to. No, at no point you said that shit. And you can say all day and all night that you didn't ask for money. True enough. But the clickbait ass, I don't think I'm going to be able to make videos anymore. Really? Really? Actually, to tell the truth, you probably shouldn't be making videos now, because it sounds like you owe people money. Instead of halting production for, I say you just cut it in half. Cut your production in half. Cut your motherfucking production in half. Instead of like cutting it all together. I understand that the demonetization on YouTube is hitting everybody hard. I suggest you don't make this your day job. This is coming from another YouTuber who, as a fact, ain't getting paid dick. I just do this shit for the fun of it. At no point did you say, don't give me money. Which what you should have been doing is asking for money so you can pay off the people that you owe. And then this whole, I've actually written all the stories I've ever read. Why? Why would you tell me that? Why would you assume that, one, I believed you? And two, why would you say that you wrote all the stories that you read? Because the majority of all of your videos, and I do mean the majority of everything you have, you explicitly say like, no, well, the true stories I didn't write. But everything has like a pen name. Everything has an author. So either you didn't believe in the shit you was writing, so you wanted to put it on somebody else and make everybody else think that somebody else wrote some crap, or you wanted everybody to think, well, he's such a good guy, he'll throw a bone to anybody even though the stories aren't good. Or you believe your shit is so raw that you want to put it out there for people, but at the same time you don't want people hounding you to write shit for them, because I'll never get any work done. Really, motherfucker? Now, mind you, that's in my head, so I can't be mad at you for that. That's just in my head. I'm a little loopy. But the thing is, when I watched the videos, and I really got an understanding, because my boy Fifth here, I had him watching today. I got his take on some shit. After watching these 3 videos, I'm just saying, man, your shit sounds like crap. There's something poetic about that. Your shit sounds like crap. There's something very poetic about that. Now, you can be mad at this if you want to, son. Be mad. Actually, I'd be kind of shocked if you weren't mad. Who wouldn't get mad after getting robbed and having the world say, you a liar? Who wouldn't be mad? I'd be pissed. Actually, I wouldn't be, because you know what? I wouldn't tell my YouTube audience, or lack thereof, that I got robbed. I keep my personal shit short of relationship problems, because everybody fucking, understands that shit. I wouldn't bring that up to the public. Like, why wouldn't I? Because what's the point other than sympathy, or in your case, monetary compensation? So if anybody's watching this, if anybody sat through all 15 minutes of this jumbled garbage and you got to the end, like, he says he's gonna take the videos down. Smart move. But if you get a chance, I hopefully, they say the videos are gonna be, he said the videos might be down by the end of this week. It is currently July 5th. Which is Wednesday, so these videos won't be up until next week, 7 days from now. Now, there might be a part 2 to this, to have like a little back and forth and like a little, hey, what do you think, Nightfire type shit. Which, matter of fact, I'm gonna do that. Probably be a little bit shorter. But that's what it is. He never told anybody don't give him money. He wrote stories that were meant to make you sympathize with him and make you feel bad for him. And again, on top of everything, his performance is bad. It just, he told you guys, he told us about what happened to him in the exact same tone of voice that he reads all of his stories. All of them. Now, again, you could just be a boring guy in real life. Highly possible. And if that's the case, hey, I can't get mad. You can't do what you can't do. Like, you're really monotone. I have a friend who is very monotone, and we remind him every time we talk to him, you fucking have you have no soul. It's like you don't have a way of like making something sound exciting or scary. You don't. You just, yeah, so I got robbed. Also, I stabbed a guy in the eyeball with a ballpoint pen, and I'm a hermaphrodite. Like, all these things at the same time with the exact...
And I'm a hermaphrodite.
Well,
that's the important part.
All these things at the exact same time with the exact same tone of voice. It just don't sound legit. Hey, I'll be real with you, man. If you was going to do this, you should have waited a couple of months down the line. It's been, you know what, you should have done it just next year. Let people try to forget about what Creeps did or what happened to Creeps. Because, again, I don't know what happened to him, and I don't know what happened to you. I'm not claiming to say I do. I'm just saying it feels like you're lying. And as you can see from your motherfucking YouTube comments, a lot of people also really think you're lying. And you're doing a really bad job of convincing them otherwise. There's nothing you can show us to prove that this actually happened to you. A police report? Really? You're going to actually get a, like, first off, it had to be a legit police report. You'd have to take a photo of the paper. No photocopier, no digital photo, none of that shit. No email. It had to be, look, this is like from the state I'm in, like, and you ain't gonna do that. You know why? Because you ain't gonna want no people. You're not gonna want people knowing where you from. You ain't gonna. It's just a lot of extra work, man. You know you ain't gonna do that. So ain't nothing you can do. So if people do give you money to shit, you did the damn thing. But otherwise, hey, bruh, it just really ain't all that dope. Oh man, I'm 3 minutes over. So next video, we'll have a little back and forth. Get some different ideas so it ain't just me. So next time, people, I'm out of here. Peace.